Hi, amazing souls. Welcome to my channel, wherever you're joining me from in the world today. It is a pleasure to have you here, coming in this week with some powerful messages again from the Archangel Power Deck. Those of you that were listening in last week, first-time viewers, new subscribers, this is the deck that I will be using this week. And your little bonuses at the end are going to be coming in this week, though, from the little daily guidance angel oracle cards for those of you that stick around to the end. Now, these two out today. Firstly, of course, welcome into a brand new week as well. Here we are going into the middle of November. It is the 11/11 portal today. So many of you may be doing manifestations at this time. You might be seeing the 11/11s. Obviously, the numbers in these cards are usually quite significant for one or some of you. But again, if you are on this message, there is definitely something here for you. Now, your first one out to start this week, Major Arcana card, number 18. The moon. Now, I'm not quite sure when the full moon is, but I do believe it is in and around. It could even be, they're just saying, towards the end of the week. So somebody may want to hit me up in the comments for those of you that are watching that may need to know this. But number 18, so 18, something could be happening around the 18th. Obviously, the full moon energy is usually very strong for at least a couple of days before and after the actual full moon. So if it is happening in or around this time, they're just saying the word amplified. Things could be feeling amplified at this time, particularly emotions, because the moon brings up emotions. We're also still sitting in Scorpio season. Now, this beautiful angel, Archangel Haniel, for those of you that are working with the Archangels when I bring these cards out, absolutely beautiful. There's a little like Pekingese in here in the corner. I'm sure that's the breed of dog, but somebody will probably correct me if I'm wrong. Some of you may be seeing this little dog at this time. Again, oh, and they're just saying a raccoon. There's a raccoon over here in the dark. So these could be animal totems for one or some of you. Obviously, dogs are all about loyalty. They're just giving me the word purity as well, because this little one is white, and obviously Haniel is in, this beautiful white gown. Obviously, the moon, they're just saying silver lining for some of you. Some of you may start to see the silver lining in situations in or around the full moon. But the message on the card says, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So the moon obviously heightens our intuition. What you're thinking. You may be second guessing at this time, but this is really your higher self, your soul team, your spirit guides, your angels, Archangel Haniel coming in to say, no, it is your intuition and it is strong at this time. They're just saying second guessing. So again, emphasis on those that are second guessing the messages that you are receiving, or the messages that you may be receiving in or around the full moon or around the 18th. They're just highlighting these dates. And your little clarifier to this is the Four of Raphael. Now, in the traditional tarot, this would be like the Four of Cups, and they're giving me the image, of I believe it was a man sitting under the tree, and they're just giving me the word despondent, right? So again, she's just kind of sitting on the beach here. Some of you, these are the shells. Obviously, Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing, he's over here in the background with this other beautiful, they're just saying like a cowrie shell. Some of you may have cowrie shells. There's also two dragonflies in this picture as well. So dragonflies are usually good luck. If a dragonfly lands on you, or you're seeing dragonflies at this time, they normally are a totem for good luck. But she's just sitting on the beach playing with these three shells. They're just giving me the word bored. So despondent and bored. Some of you may be just feeling bored with life, or bored with your usual routines, not seeing that there is about to be an opportunity presented to you that is coming in from obviously the angelic realm, but that you will most likely not see because you've got your back to the angels. Now, beautiful souls, let's get straight into these messages. So the moon, Archangel Haniel, it is time to review your plans. Something just isn't quite right. Now, in the world, in the collective, we are seeing this right now. All of the light is shining on the darkness, in all of these spaces and places, on all of these people. Where once we thought things were a certain way, we are now seeing and discovering. Many of us have known this for quite some time, but for others, this is quite a shock to the system to see people in positions of power, prestige, prominence, they're saying as well, celebrities, musicians, all kinds of people from all walks of life are suddenly having the spotlight on them. And anything that was done in the dark is being brought to light. And perhaps there's going to be, they're just giving me the word amplification of this in or around the full moon as well. Your angels and guides are lovingly bringing this to your attention. So if you're feeling, they're just saying gut instinct, if your gut instinct is telling you that things aren't right, trust it, beautiful souls, right? Your gut is your second brain. And so they're just saying, don't dismiss the feelings at this time. Truth barometer, they're very chatty today. So again, your gut is like the truth barometer. If something doesn't feel right, you will usually feel it in your stomach. It'll get that churning type of feeling. They're just giving me the word ominous. And I'm lighting up in goosebumps as I say this, and they're just showing me this right now, which is a hard no. Right? But if you're feeling a sense of excitement, right, expansion, growth, positivity, a little bit scary, but it feels good, go with that. That's a good feeling. Many of you, they're just saying shifting seasons over this time as well. And around the 18th, as I've said before, is when Pluto finally comes out of retrograde from Capricorn as well. The great news is that your psychic and intuitive abilities are heightened right now. Listen to your intuition and your sleeping dreams for guidance as to how to make revisions. Some of you may be in a project or going down a certain path and it doesn't feel quite right. They're just saying pivot, the word pivot. Some of you may have to pivot ideas, planning, strategies, whatever that is. So again, beautiful souls, sometimes, or a lot of the times, that your guides and angels will also send you these, will send you guidance when you're sleeping, because the brain, our working brain, right, that the logical brain is out of the equation. So again, maybe some of you need to be keeping a little journal beside your bed. They're just showing me this, and writing things down that are popping into your dreams, right, when you wake up. Archangel Haniel can help you develop your psychic gifts and show you what aspects of a situation that you're missing. It is human to have moments when you feel worried or uncertain, but this card is meant to assure you that by facing your fears, you can overcome them and evolve to a higher level. They're just saying the phrase, feel the fear and do it anyway. Ask Archangel Haniel to shed light on those facets of your life. So if you are needing further guidance, what are your next steps? You're uncertain or a little bit fearful about what to do next. Anchor into the Archangels, but especially Archangel Haniel at this time, and she will help you and guide you. Archangel Haniel is a wonderful angel to call upon when you have questions about the subconscious or your sleeping patterns. Some of you may be having very vivid dreams at this time as well. You might be getting a lot of downloads in your sleep. She is associated with the moon and the development of people's intuition and psychic abilities. Many of you have these gifts. Some of you may be second guessing them. We all have intuition, beautiful souls. It's just tapping in. It is learning to trust your guides and angels when they're giving you messages. Go with it. Call upon Haniel for help in understanding situations that may seem mysterious or difficult right now to see clearly. Because the moon, illuminates. So maybe for some of you, because they're just showing me the darkness, there may have been some darkness or uncertainty. They're just saying shadows on certain people, places and spaces, situations, projects, people around you. Take it as it resonates. And you really need, they're just giving me the word highlighted. So the moon energy this time is coming in to illuminate what it is that you feel uncertain about, what it is that you're missing, or heightening your intuition to trust the guidance and the messages that you are receiving from your guides and angels at this time. And 4 of Raphael. Well, Raphael is the angel of healing. Cups again are all about emotions. This is a highly emotional time. Usually around the full moon, I call it the full moon crazy. You'll start to see people just doing, all kinds of weird and wonderful things. They're just giving me the word triggered. You'll see people getting triggered or quite sensitive at this time. Can also be collective energy coming up. But there's also a feeling of despondency and lack, like just boredom, as I was saying before. So again, calling on Archangel Raphael to help you at this time. There are additional options available to you. Now, these could be 2 separate messages, but again, as I always say, there's never any, despondency between the 2. There's never any, lack of connection. I heavily feel that they are connected, but they could be 2 separate messages. Your situation may seem to you to be limited and not what you'd hoped for. But there is more than meets the eye. And again, they're just saying the moon card, things that you can't see yet, beautiful souls, right? Opportunities are presenting themselves, but your focus is too narrow, so you aren't seeing them clearly. Open your eyes to all the possibilities. I cannot make this up. Some of you, they're just saying tunnel vision, may have tunnel vision around certain projects, people, situations, decisions on, which path to take, which choice to take, what do I do next? They're just saying expanding your horizons. Maybe some of you need to spend some time on the beach. For those of you that live near the beach, some of you may go to the beach regularly. You might even get downloads while you're down there as well. Some of you may see the shells or have the shells. These could also be bonus little clarifiers for you. Life may seem to be lacking in magic, and that's what you can see on her face. She's not like gloomy sad. She's just kind of, as I keep saying, despondent and bored. But there is a great shot here at enlightenment. Spend time in meditation with the knowledge that any disillusionment, oh my goodness, because that's usually heightened as well around a full moon, you may feel is meant to urge you into self-reflection. Oh my goodness me. Some of you may be doing a lot of self-reflection at this time, or it may be coming up, or you may be getting triggered to do some inner work at this time and release whatever it is that's coming up. For a lot of you, it is fear and anxiety about what's coming next. Awareness of your emotions, taking things for granted, missing the point. Some of you may have, they're just saying, dropped out of feeling gratitude, maybe on a daily basis, or you're taking things for granted that you already have. Remember, beautiful souls, blessings, gratitude is the biggest way to amplify your blessings and to bring in more. When we are grateful for the things that we have, clothes on our back, shelter over our heads, a car in the garage, if that is the case, food in our fridges, our bills are paid, our needs are met, whatever it is, start with the little things. 10 fingers and toes to arms and legs. There is always, always, always something to be grateful for, and that is going to unlock blessings for you at this time. Hit me up in the comments, beautiful souls, if that has been resonating. As I said, somewhere between the next, they're just saying 4 days, right? So maybe I'll have to check the moon dates. 18th is obviously very heavily signified as well. But let's see what comes up in your little bonus, guidance card. Ground yourself. Ground yourself at this time. Now, this could be at the beach, as I said before. This could be outside in the backyard. There's a lot of butterflies. This is still spring energy. For those of you here in the Southern Hemisphere, we are still in spring, very late spring. We've got, looks like daisies and daffodils and roses, but multiple butterflies. This could be the opportunities that you are missing at this time, or the little things in life that you have that you can be grateful for at this time. Others of you are. This is like an abundance card as well. You know, lots of flowers, greenery, etc. This is almost like an Empress energy on this card. But it says, when you detach from the awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. And that could be through these energies at the moment. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed on the earth. We are helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So some of you may be feeling a little bit out of balance. And I'm going to say emotionally at this time. Let me know in the comments if that is you, beautiful souls. But again, we've got this little storyline happening here. Dream state, trusting your intuition, trusting your guides and angels, things being illuminated to you at this time, clarity coming in, listening or writing down what is coming through in your dream state as well. Being grateful for the blessings that you already have, looking at opportunities possibly from a different perspective if you are being presented with opportunities. And this is a 4 card, so there could be up to 4 different things that you are looking at or working on at this time. But there is something that God, your guides and angels are also handing to you very, very shortly. And it will come out of nowhere. It's coming in from behind. They're just saying you will not be expecting it. This is also going to shift up your energy as well and grounding yourself at this time, beautiful souls. Let me know if this has resonated. Hit me up in the comments. First time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit that little notifications bell, subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you in here. And of course, go have the most beautiful, blessed, abundant, happy day. And I'll see you in here for the next one. Bye for now.